Good morning. After a long and difficult negotiation, I am pleased to say that we have come to an agreement with the former Prime Minister Boris Johnson for him not to write any columns for our newspaper. The talks were difficult, and we have had to agree a contract of 6 figures to secure his agreement not to do any writing for or in any way be associated with our newspaper. Now, people will say that £100,000 is a lot of money. It is. Of course it is. But it's worth it not to have Boris Johnson write articles in our newspaper. Boris is well known for his unique style of scribbling down any old nonsense that pops into his head 20 minutes before a deadline. The resulting article is not enjoyable to read, nor is it in any way enlightening as to the various aspects of modern life. We believe it is a huge boon to the popularity of our newspaper to not have Boris Johnson articles within. Now, we have a number of example articles that Boris would have written for us. Toothpaste. Are the wokesters trying to dictate how we brush our teeth? The EU? What a load of balls. Is it time to admit that foreigners are all awful and smell weird and we hate them and they're horrible? I ate some yoghurt, but I didn't like it very much, so I will probably not eat yoghurt again, or maybe I will, but just a different flavour yoghurt instead. Perhaps strawberry is a nice yoghurt. I might try that. I'll ask Carrie to pop some strawberry yoghurt on the Ocado order. Happily, our newspaper will not feature any of these, as it might well have done if we didn't reach this agreement. We would almost certainly have had to put pictures of Boris on the front paper with things like exclusive, what Boris really thinks of King's Lynn. Now, that not only takes up valuable space where we could put actual news, but also makes us look like complete bell cheddars for associating ourselves with a mendacious, unpleasant, boring, unpopular, lazy, hapless old fraud. 100 grand well spent, I'd say. We will now begin negotiations with Liz Truss to secure a deal for her not to write for the newspaper. This should be considerably easier, as Miss Truss has never learned to write.